I'm in my BYD Atto 3 in Christchurch, and tonight I'm going to test my lights, see how good the full beam is, etc. I've got the daytime running lights on at the moment, quite bright. There's this rear view, LED goes all the way across the back. On the infotainment screen under Di Pilot and driving assist, you can set the high beam assist for headlights, and that will mean it'll auto dip will go auto full beam according to the conditions and also the speed that you're going at. So it's on at the moment. So at the moment I just got the lights set to the normal headlights with dipped, which is quite good. I'm perfectly happy with how good it is at dipped. If I go to full beam, just by pushing the stick, it seems quite powerful. I'll be interested to see how it goes around corners shortly, and then I'll try the auto dipping, see how that works. Now you can also adjust your headlight height when you're in dip to allow for if you've got more than one passenger, or if you've got a heavy load in your car, and if you find the dip height is not very good, the dip light height, then you can go to ambient light and ambient and find the adjust headlight height, and you can set it accordingly. So at the moment it's set at 0 for just a driver, no load, and so you got like that. Then if I adjust it to say 3, you can see the light will drop down, goes to say 4.5, or go down even further. So you can see you can set your height accordingly to how much load you got in your car. So I'll go back to 0 and back it goes up, so that's handy. And also I've got ambient lighting in the car, so at the moment I'm set to purple, so it's around the speakers, behind the screen, and there, and I think the same at the back, it's around the way the speakers are. And you can change the colour. I can go to red, that, or set dynamic, and it'll, if you got music going, it'll go to a ribbon, so it's all changing different colours. That's quite neat. So you can have a real disco party in here. Great. So it's handy. So I'll go back to my favourite purple. It's quite good. Now I've got it set to auto headlights, so it should auto dip if a car comes. We'll just see how good the full beam is. It's the first time I've really tried the full beam. I know the dip lights work really well, so hopefully the full beam will go well, especially around corners. So here we go. Off we go. So far so good. It's got a good light. So it's got LED lighting, and it seems to be quite powerful. See a fair way down the road. So we're coming up to a sharp corner, so let's just see how this works. Yep, just dipped, so that worked. full. So that worked really good. Another sharp corner coming up. Yep, dipped again, maybe a fraction late. Stays down for the next car. And since there's a car further away, it's just staying at dipped. So it works pretty good. Of course, if you can dip it yourself if it doesn't work properly. No, I'm happy with it. So that's really good. Back to full. Doesn't seem to be any blind spots, so it's going to come back to dip again, car in the distance, so it's quite sensitive. Back to full. And I think when you drop below 35 kilometres an hour, it'll go back to dipped. Or if you sometimes bright signs can make it change. See, there you are there. Signs can make it, see? Perfect example. And if I go slow right down, we'll see if we can get below 35. See if it'll drop down. We're at 32 at the moment. It is still staying high. So it hasn't dropped. There we go, it has now. So it took a while. So that all works all good. That's excellent. The other thing I like to mention is that the anti-glare rear vision at night works really good, so you don't get dazzled by following cars. So I'm happy with that. Back in the city, and I'm on adaptive cruise control, which works good at night, so keeping to a 60, and follows the car quite nicely, and the lighting's very good, so yeah, very happy.